There's once upon a time a little girl who dreamed one day she would be on the movies, that she would be recognized and remembered by everyone. And every night she would lie in her bed and dream about all these visions of her on screen doing things like dancing and running around, skipping into the sunset, finding the love of her life, going into paradise, living in fairy tales and cartoons coming alive. She would ponder night after night on her bed as she dreamt about all these visions and wondered, one day will they come true? Will all her fantasies come true? Will she one day live the life of her dreams and be on screen for millions to see? So she kept dreaming about it, and she was trapped in this dream because in reality she was alone. She was so alone, and she was so afraid that she didn't have anyone left in the world. She was abandoned, and then no one came back for her because she was abandoned in a room alone, and she hardly had anything to eat, and it was so cold. It was so cold that she was so afraid she would freeze to death. So she worked so hard. Day and night she would study all the books in the room, and she would watch the television and memorize all the lines on the screen, and she would imitate the cartoon characters, the way they talk, the way they move, and she would do all these things with the aspiration that one day she would appear on screen, that she would be somebody that people would remember instead of forgotten, being abandoned and being alone. She was so afraid of being alone, so she kept herself company with books. Books were her friends, and the television was her bedtime story. It was her reader, and that's all she had in the world. And it was such a lonely existence until one day she grew up and she became a woman, and she found that she could create all these things that she dreamt about. So she started creating all these books and videos for millions of people to see. And now she's on screen and her books are being read by millions. And it's so fascinating that one day, no matter where we are or who we are, as long we keep working and creating, we will eventually reach our dreams. And this is who I am, the Scarlet Queen.